It depends, but there's loads of places you can strike. You can strike from here. So I always, first of all, I've always got to get this side covered up. I would say here. I don't know how that feels to you. Yeah. Right, and I can really, you've been quite nice about it, but you can really smash people with this. And you don't need to hold you don't need too many of them. You can just go back to holding. You don't want the guy getting out, or that's my primary concern, is to stay on my side. That's really the kind of key thing. So sometimes when I'm doing this, it's important you keep this knee pinched. I have a pretty bad groin on this side. It's super important you keep it pinched in here rather than get too excited about the kicks. Because what you'll sometimes get people will do, there's one or two things they'll do with respect to this leg. They'll sometimes try to put their elbow in and force my leg to the ground. Yeah. And when they do that, I'm looking to triangle. But I have to keep this leg pinched. If I let it drop, they can start trying to drive it to the ground. So it's super important that this stays. When I'm doing this, it's like I'm pinching with the abductor a little bit. And it's a little bit of a contradiction in terms you've got to feel, because the more you go on your side, the harder it is to pinch this. Right? But they'll sometimes try to push it down with their elbow. It will often start with them putting their hand down on the mat. They'll do this sort of thing, and they'll try and get their elbow in. And when they do that, it's this side. I pinch in on them. So I'm keeping hold of his head, and I'm pinching in. So now he tries to push this down. And by keeping it pinched, I can clear to the triangle. Once we've got the triangle in position, and I've still got hold of him, I now would turn my hand like this, so he can't hit me. Right? Put your hand in front of your face for me, like that. Right? I can hit him. Yeah? And I can adjust back. You feel that? So I'm opening this up. It's not this way. This way, this is nice and soft. And be careful, like you want his hand in front of his face. It's something that just smash his face up. But like, so I'm here, and I can really open this up. Even just, and he can't really hit me here. Try and hit me. Try and top my head. Yeah, whereas I can start lining up big shots into him. And I'm using, again, you can feel it, so you're not really like hitting full. You can feel it on your thigh. So you feel that bone that's on the inside, and you imagine that's into a face. It's pretty grim. So when you do this, make sure their hand is right in the way, and make sure you don't miss, because it's deeply unpleasant. So one more time in terms of the sequence, because once you've got them in there, it doesn't take a lot of skill to actually, you just need to spend hours doing this, because it's the control. The point is, he can't hit me, and I can hit him, even though I'm on the bottom. So all the way from the beginning, he's got the hands on. I'm praying, I block, don't miss this bit out. This is, I'd say, the most important bit. When I do this stuff with the kids, if I don't make a massive point, is one of them will butt the other one. And I'll be dealing with one of them crying, because they just don't care. They're just savages, and they don't concentrate, so they think, oh, it's just this, and he ends up smash. And they don't even put their hands on the mat, they just drop, because they just don't care. So when I'm doing this, I'm always moving to the side. Make sure you move to the side, and make sure you frame. This goes as high as possible. If I can get a little bit of angle that saves me having to mess around too much, great. Because now he can't really move. But make sure, I let that drop a bit. Keep this pinched up as much as you can. And when he goes to try and, usually they'll put the hand on the mat first, so they try and edge that elbow over the top. Here he doesn't really, Can you get it? And now this is open season on his face. So he puts the hand in for the drill. I just practice this. Don't miss. Yeah? A couple, I wouldn't want too many of those. You can feel it, right? Horrible. Yeah, let's give it a go. Make sure you turn the palm. It's like your full rotation of the thumb. Same as if you were hitting somebody in tight. full rotation, and you let that bone come all the way through. Your face.
Yeah, I'm not sure right now.
Oh.